And hello guys, this is probably what the most video you guys want to see. I am at the Mammoth Site here in Hot Springs, the largest mammoth site I believe in North America. I'm not quite sure on that. My lovely tour guide, which I once had just no more than 10 seconds ago, does not want to be filmed because she's scared of being filmed, so I'm going to have to recite everything she told me right now. We are at the Mammoth Digs. Big mammoth bones. It's an active dig, I can guarantee you that right now. One of the largest here. They have Colombian mammoths and woolly mammoths. 3 woolly mammoths, but mostly Colombian mammoths. So here's a tooth pattern for one of the woolly mammoths. Give you a good detail. For people in Vesa, you might want to take notes because this will be a great science project to show everybody else down there. And here's the Colombian mammoth. This is what's mostly prevalent up here. Woolly mammoths are a lot more north, based on that little map up there. I don't know if you can see the blue sparkly things. Let me see if I can zoom in. Blue sparkly, blue sparkly, blue sparklies. Woolly mammoth territory. Mostly Colombian and some woolly mammoth territory. Mammoths in Florida, if you can see it. We got mammoths in Orlando. Alrighty. Colombian mammoth. It has been absolutely fascinating here. Orange lights and red lights, much like in our state. Whoop, there you go. Well, you get the idea. Orange lights. We would have, whoop, sorry. Still working the camera, new camera, but everything's fine. Everything's amazing. Pygmy mammoths in Orlando. And then we have the pygmy blue mammoths, pygmy woolly mammoths, sorry, woolly mammoths. Right there, blue lights again, once again in Alaska, woolly mammoths. And then yellow mammoths. Oh! The American mastodon, one of the most interesting ones. But there are not just mammoths here. There have been lots of other interesting creatures. Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty well actually, but I wish I could get a tour guide to stay, but they don't want to be videotaped.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Oh, it's a shame. They're very nice and they have great speaking voices. There have been other creatures here, such as the long-legged bears, which are pretty disturbing in their own right, because as I was told, a giant bear, such as this one of the long-legged bears, can easily look you in the face. And if they were to stand on their hind legs, they would easily reach on a tree from the ground up all the way up to a 2-story window where that hawk is sitting. That, coupled with that face and that skull and this lovely picture of what they look like, is scary beyond belief. Oh man, I have never been more glad that the creature's been more extinct up here. Oh, scary. Scary, scary. Scary, scary. There have been bears of all caliber found around here. And then that lovely creature is your long-legged bear. That, compared to a polar bear, cute, cute, terrifying. Things of nightmares. Those are all bear skulls, by the way. Isn't that just horrifying? You guys probably won't like me say that back in Vesa, but you have to understand, I'm seeing the real deal. You guys are really seeing it on camera. Imagine if this creature was alive. It would have been terrifyingly big, as the model can just clearly demonstrate. By extension, the bears coming to Florida are not that big. They're a nice cuddly size. Much like the bears I got on my Smoky Mountain tour, if you remember, guys. Not so scary. Not so scary. There's also been mummified animals. Completely terrifying. But scientific. But also extremely terrifying. Look at that lovely face. Oh, scientists. But enough about this, and that's a Columbian mammoth, that's a woolly mammoth, that's a pygmy Columbian mammoth. Enough about this, time to actually show you the Mammoth Site. Oh, by the way, humans using mammoth bones to make tents. See? Something you would never expect anywhere else. Mammoth bone houses. Houses made out of mammoths by pre-Native Americans. Alright, now this one especially going out to you, Professor. We are going to check out the dig site. Working construction, by the way. This is a live dig site. Huh, convenient. Construction people are gone. They weren't here when I was here before. This is what happened. Mammoths living naturally. What happens is that there was an underground cave, from what I was told. That cave collapsed and filled up with warm water coming up from the springs underneath, which provided a nice bath for the mammoths and water during the winter, but also prevented them from getting out and they got trapped. And then you got what we came here today. Alright, time to show you the dig site. There's a mammoth, there's a mammoth, there's a mammoth. I can't explain it as well as the tour guide did for me, so I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys see what they found here. Plants they have found here as well. Dig site, dig site, dig site. There's a mammoth. There's a mammoth skull, adult, crushed. There's another mammoth skull, adult, body separated, possibly underneath that rock. They can't dig at it right now. There's another mammoth, arm and a foot. There's yet another mammoth right there. And there's another mammoth right there. And another mammoth. And then there's a part of a mammoth right there. As I was told, paleontologists from all around the United States and the world, in fact, come down here 6 weeks during the summer. That's a Colombian mammoth, by the way. Huge guy. And by comparison, that's a woolly mammoth. Come down here and do analysis surveys where they take samples of the rock around here. This is an active dig site, constantly in motion. That's the kid paleontology area where they hide bones, not real. What was I saying? Oh yeah, where they come around and they do analysis and then they do cataloging of all the bones. Now, Professor, you might like this directly. They've been tagging the sedimentary rock, and as I have been told, that brown beam up there was originally in the height of the hill that this was formed on. Then that brown beam, which is significantly lower than that brown beam, is where they started to find mammoth bones. Right now, this is the top of the hill where they've been working on. And as you can clearly see, in this calcite formed dirt, the layers of where the sedimentary rock, that's blah 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 happened. Sorry, I'm not as good as you, Professor. I can't easily explain it all. Whoop. If you're watching this, Avessa, please forgive me. Even though I am a good scientist, I can't explain it like the real scientist yet. Just been here a few weeks. But man, it is impressive. Bones after bones after bones. I'm just gonna let you take a good look at there, right there. Oh yeah. I could dig. Take a look what else is around. This is a family fun park, by the way. Your kid dig sites are right here. We are actually in luck today. We do have a paleontologist working. Say hi, Monica. She's working on the backfill, trying to find what they found years ago, but had decided to cast aside, to my knowledge. I'm just going to be quiet and let her work. Anything I say is probably not going to be as intelligent and as useful. This is explaining how they found some of the animals. While looking at this, our number of paleontologists has increased by 2 as they're analyzing the soil samples. They're marking and cataloging all those separate little bones they have found. Some of the bones are so big and tough they have to have a 10-ton crane be able to carry them out after they secure them. With plaster and epoxy and lots of other chemicals I can't really explain. Unfortunately, since I'm actually pressed for time because the site closes pretty soon, I'm not going to review that sign. But I will review more mammoth bones. This is the largest one they have. This is a full-size adult. And this is an almost complete mammoth that he was trying to climb out of the sinkhole. So that big old guy right there is him right here. But the funny thing is that his skull is nowhere to be found. They think it may be that skull or that skull right there. But the problem is that when they were trying to climb out, they stir up the sediment so much so that the original body may have been removed, or it may have been moved to the side when another mammoth is trying to climb out. So it's like trying to build a Lego set with a bunch of thousand Legos. But for scientific reasons, as you know, they can't mix and match body parts. They can only catalog what they've seen and where it went. And for lovely reference, you can't stop here. But the interesting thing is, that little fellow right there is one of those bears I don't like. He's in here too, and he was preying on these mammoths when they were dying. Scary, scary mammoths. Tusks everywhere. It is like a dream set. There's another mammoth site there, and our number of paleontologists has increased by another one. You guys complain one more time about me bouncing. I can't help it. I am a big guy, and my arm gets tired holding this camera so much. I'll try my best next time. I have yet to find a stabilizer for me to use the camera on. This is an airtight facility, by the way. I had to actually put on special shoes before coming in here, so I wouldn't put contaminants in the air. And I think, yeah. Okay, I think I'll do something special for you guys. Let's see here. Let's see how big I should compare to it. guys know my size. Imagine them. And not to mention the llamas, the bears. Oh, there's a coyote. He's friendly. Big old bear. Ooh. Camels. Whatever that is. Coyotes and prairie dogs. No. Ooh, they're digging. Let's see if we can watch them work. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just gonna film you just for a little bit as you're digging the back dirt. Well, it looks like my time's gonna be cut short. Blast! And just when a construction crew finally left too. They.
We were waiting for that too.
Yeah, but you guys get to stay here. I don't get to stay here though. You know what this means? I'm gonna have to make a sequel. Have a good night, guys.
You too.
That was the warning timer on my phone that I'm running out of time here at the Mammoth Site. Just in case you guys approve of my musical tastes. Well, with 5 minutes to go, I guess I better sign off. But I will leave you this. This place is amazing. I hope to become an intern here myself. Because, ooh, hello. I didn't notice that the first time around. They got little mice that they found, little prairie frogs, ribbit, other little creatures. Well, this has been an absolute blast. Columbian Mammoth. Big things going on here at the Mammoth Site. In an effort to not make you feel sick watching my hand bounce up and down as I walk, I'll be ending the film very shortly. It was nice talking to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed a Mammoth Site video that I have produced. And I hope while holding this, my face did not get completely contorted. Goodbye.